Hello and welcome to Doves of a Feather. So, we're going to try and whack out videos as much as possible, try and get them on the daily if we can. Obviously, there's only so much product that we've got in at the minute. I don't get paid until like Thursday, so we will get more stuff in as soon as I get paid. But until then, after this video, it will probably be a few gaming videos just to tide you guys over. Today, it's another one for ladies, but gents, if you want to stick around because you want to know what kind of perfume to get for your missus, I would highly advise sticking around for this. So we're going to start off strong. We're going to start off with Sunflowers by Elizabeth Arden. Now, I've already sprayed out some of these because I tried doing a video a minute ago. For some reason, I couldn't English for the life of me. So, the ones that are over on this side, I have already done. So, Sunflowers, very floral. I would say it's almost like it's got a white musk mixed in there. I'm not sure about other notes, but it is very floral. So if you like your floral fragrances, this one's for you. I give it a solid 10 out of 10 based on wearability and scent alone. You would probably only need a couple of spritz of this. You can buy this on Amazon for no more than 20 quid. And in terms of wearability, yeah, I would say it's quite long lasting, and as I said, relatively strong. So we've started off with a really strong start. So I'll put that to the side. Next, we have Velvet Blush, which is from Primark. Now, I don't know if they still sell this in Primark, but this probably only set me back by about 6 quid. It's very fruity, very feminine. So for what it is, I would say it probably gets a 7.5 because I have wore this before. It's a very nice scent, very appealing. And wearability, it does last quite a while considering it's something from Primark. Strength, I would say you probably need a couple of spritz, but not that many that you're completely drenching yourself and stuff. So we'll put that to the side as well. Next, we have Paris Intense, which I bought from a shop called One Beyond. It might be called something else in your country if you're from a different country. I am based in the UK, so for us it's One Beyond. Very alcoholic, but it does have a hint of rose. In terms of wearability, I've never actually wore this one, so I don't know what the wearability is like. In terms of smell and how strong, I would say you probably need a couple of pumps, but not too many. Since I sprayed this has died down quite a bit. So I'm guessing wearability, if you were to actually wear it, probably wouldn't be too long. I'd probably say get a couple of hours out of it. We'll put that to the side. Next, we have the Christina Aguilera perfume called Oh So Beautiful, which you can get for about £12 on Amazon. In terms of smell, very alcoholic, but very floral. Gotta say, when I actually got this, and I wore it for the first time, I wasn't overly impressed. But I think it's one of them where it's kind of like Marmite. You either love it or you you know, really dislike it. Wearability is probably a 10, because I have noticed it does last quite a while. As you can see, I have used the majority of the bowl. The only thing about these is they are relatively small bowls. I don't think you can get bigger than that for the Christina Aguilera perfumes. So in terms of strength, again, you would only need a couple of spritz. Next, we have an Alien dupe. So it's by a brand called Shetler, or however you say it. Chatler, I'm not sure. But it's supposed to be a knockoff of the very original Alien. Now, in terms of smell, it's very much like Alien. Now, I could never describe what Alien actually smells like. It's just got one of those smells. It's very, very unique. And if your girl likes Alien, this one's the one for you, because it's less than 20 quid for this bottle. I got this from Ingmel's. You can probably find them online on Amazon. I'm not too sure. You would have to have a look yourself. But in terms of wearability, it's not that great. Again, you would probably get a couple of hours out of it. Also, I've noticed it's a bit more subtle than actual Alien itself. It's not overpowering. So if you've got a girl who likes the smell of Alien, but she doesn't like something that's super strong, this would be perfect. Next, we have the real deal, Alien itself, but this isn't the original. I'm not sure which one this one is. All I know is that it's very floral, very strong, and Alien is usually long lasting, so strong 10 out of 10 for me. So we'll put that to the side as well. Next, we have a load over here. I'm not kidding. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more perfumes. We'll start off with one that I got from my fiance's cousin. And it is Cherish by Avon. So, let's give it a spray test. Oh, I sprayed myself then. So it's very sweet, quite strong, and I can't really pick out the notes, but my fiance's cousin, I'm sure she said it's supposed to smell like cherry blossom. In terms of wearability, I wouldn't say it lasts too long. And strength, like I said, it is quite strong. I'll probably give it a 6.5. And I do believe it's probably no more than 20 quid. Because usually when you get perfumes from Avon and stuff like that, they're not expensive. So we'll put that to the side. Next, we have, I believe this is a knockoff of the real deal, but it is Madonna Blossom. I got this from One Beyond. Again, it was only about 6 quid or less. So we'll give it a spray. So it's not overly strong. There is a hint of orange blossom, I would say. And in terms of wearability, I have noticed these ones actually last quite a while. They are some of my go-to perfume. I've not used this one too much, but there's still chance for me to use it a bit more than what I have been doing. So I'll write that down. Next up, oh yeah, I'll probably give it a 7.5. Next up, we have another one from Primark. Again, I don't think this set me back too much. I think it was about £6 or maybe a little bit more than that. It's called Soft Rose. So you would expect it to smell like roses. And straight away, if I can explain the smell, it smells just like, have you ever smelled rosewater Tash Delight? Or just rose water on its own? That's what it smells like. It's definitely soft rose. It's not too strong. It's very nice, very appealing. And in terms of wearability, I have actually wore this before. I would say it's relatively long lasting. Probably give it a 5.5. If you're wondering why I'm writing these down, it's so that I don't get confused as to what scents these are, just in case I ever need to use these strips again in future videos. So the next one we'll go for is another one from Avon called Viva la Vita. Again, I got this from my fiance's cousin. I'm picking out what smells a little bit like rose. I can't tell what else I'm picking out. It's definitely a sweet scent, and it's not an overly, overpowering scent. I think if you were going to use this, you'd probably need a few more than just one spritz. In terms of wearability, again, I've not really wore this one, so I can't tell you how long this would last, but judging by how weak the scent is, I would say probably only a couple of hours, and then you'd have to top up. So I'm going to give that a 5.5. I need to write down that name again. Vita. No, Viva la Vita. There we go. Next up, we are going to go for another one that I got from Ingmells by Shackler. It is supposed to be a knockoff of Chanel number 6, I believe, or Chanel number 5. I think it's Chanel number 5. I can't English today. I really can't. Now, I've never actually smelt Chanel number 5. I just know that it's one of those really expensive perfumes. You're probably looking at about over 60 quid for a bottle. This was, again, no more than about 20, and you get a fair sized bottle. Like, that's quite a hefty bottle. So it's a very fresh kind of smell. I'd say kind of floral, sort of musky. It's not overbearing, uh, so that probably means the actual Chanel No. 5 is probably pretty strong. And in terms of wearability, I have noticed, again, you probably get a good few hours out of this, but then you would have to top up again. For me, it is one of my favourite knockoffs, seeing as I've never been able to afford the original. So I give it a solid 8. So we'll put that to the side. Next up, we're going to go for one of my favourites. No more than 20 quid on Amazon. It is FC UK Friction. So, FC UK Friction. When I wear it on myself, I would say it smells very much like vanilla. But what's it like on paper? Because if you don't know, then you'll know now. But when you spray a perfume on your skin, doesn't matter who you are, it will smell different on everyone's skin. Yep, I'm still getting vanilla and slightly floral. So, FC UK, it is quite long lasting. And in terms of strength, it is quite strong. So, you wouldn't need to douse yourself with it. For me, because it is one of my favourites, I'm going to give it a solid 9. But obviously it's not for everyone. Next. Oh, sorry, I'm just trying to organise these so that they don't fall off my desk. Next, we have one that I usually douse myself in. Madonna Exquisite. Again, from One Beyond, for probably less than 6 quid. Now, it's another dupe or knockoff. Oh, need a little bit more on there. Very floral, kind of sweet. Wearability, it is probably about the same as the other Madonna. And in terms of strength, it's not overpowering, but you would probably need like not too many spritz, because if you did more than say 2, you would probably end up overpowering the smell. Okay, so I'll give that one a solid, because it's one of my favourites, I have to give it like an 8. Oh, next we have another one that's Madonna. This was one of the first ones that I actually tried. Again, it's from One Beyond, no more than about 6 quid. With inflation, probably about 7 or 8 quid. Don't forget, when I bought these, we didn't have the inflation that we've just recently had. So these are probably a bit more expensive now, but probably not that much more. But yeah, this was the first one that I tried. And this one I kind of live by. It's one of my favourites. If you like musky kind of scents, this is pretty much it. So straight away I'm hit by a floral scent with slight fruitiness and musk. I would definitely say the wearability, again, pretty much the same as the other Madonna ones that I have in my collection. Scent and how strong, definitely only need a few spritz of that, and for me that's a 10 out of 10 for something that's relatively cheap. Next we've got another one from One Beyond called Rouge Resilience. As you can guess, One Beyond's relatively cheap with their perfume, so this again isn't any more than about £6. So straight away when I saw this, because it said rouge, I would assume that you would have like either raspberries in there, strawberries, or even like rose or something. I haven't really wore this, so again, wearability wise, I can't exactly tell you. Scent wise, it's not overpowering, but I am getting a hint of rose. And for me, that's probably a 3.3 because the Primark rose, soft rose, actually smelled better than that, and it was a stronger smell. But for those of you who like more delicate smells, this one's good. So I'm not going to write down the whole name. And last but not least, this is the last one I have, and this is actually one of my favourites. It's from Primark. Again, you know what Primark's prices are like. It's probably no more than £6. In fact, most of mine are relatively cheap apart from the Alien. So we'll give this one a spray test, but it's called Peach Boutique. So as you would expect, it's supposed to smell like peach. Straight away I'm hit by peach, and I can detect a small hint of vanilla and maybe a little bit of musk. This is one of those scents that for me, I could wear this on a day-to-day basis. It's very sweet, so if you like your sweet perfumes, this one's great. But for those of you who don't really like sweet, you'd probably want to give this one a miss. So that's all the perfumes that I've got that I can review at the moment. However, at some point when I have been paid, even if it's not this month, I will hopefully be grabbing a load of cheap perfumes just to test them, and do a review on them. We will be having more content, and my partner will probably cover more of the masculine side of things. So for any of the lads who may have stuck around to see what kind of perfumes to maybe get for your partner, keep an eye out for any of the videos that he does. He might even do some game reviews. I can also join him on the game reviews because I'm a gamer myself. And there will be a chance that you'll see live streams from me that are some of the games I have on my laptop. And if we get our YouTube linked up with PlayStation, there might even be a chance that you see live streams from PlayStation. Other than that, in terms of other content, we're thinking maybe we might get some vlogs in and stuff like that. Face reveal will probably happen if we eventually get up to 100 subscribers. So stay tuned for that. As of now, I want to thank the people who have currently subscribed to us and the people who will like our videos and anyone who does eventually subscribe to us. We are just starting off small, and I've started off small before, so I know that it can be quite a rocky start. And it's just all about trying to find the right content, really. But until then, this is what we've got to work with. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope that you like, subscribe and comment. And if there's anything else in particular that you would like to see, be sure to let us know in the comments, because we're open to any suggestions. And I will see everyone in the next video.